going on, MMA fans? This video is directed towards the fellow YouTube predictors out there. I'm just going to name a couple off that are in the MMA YouTube community. Byron Giant, Neo Dread, let's see here, The Miz, the UFC Kid, and there's several others out there, but I'm going to start doing a video series at the end of every month, and those that followed my site before, Hattrick Hockey 17, and of course I had my videos tagged at the end of them, PhantomUFCfan. I did a lot of videos called the MMA Corner, which I will continue to do, and those are going to be done each week. But the MMA Roundup is going to be at the end of every month, and it's actually not going to start this month. I'm going to start it next month, but I'll give the details here in a second. At the end of each month, I want the fellow YouTube predictors out there and the fellow YouTube commentators that do MMA, and a couple of the guys that I just mentioned that are close friends of mine in the MMA community as far as YouTube goes, to give the submission of the month, the fight of the month, and the knockout of the month, what their opinion is and what they think are the submission of the month, the fight of the month, and the knockout of the month. And of course I'll give mine in that video as well, and we'll see exactly what the other guys come up with. Of course, this video I'd love for the guys to respond, and to Mike, to Byron, to Mark, and to Evan, and to any of the other MMA YouTube predictors out there. I'd love to hear a response from you, and I know I've already talked to a couple of the guys, and they were willing to do a response to this, to just say, you know, that they're looking forward to doing this, and that this is something that is probably, I think, a really good idea. So all in all, there will be 12 episodes of this each year. So also, coming up this coming week, I'm going to do the MMA Corner. I'm going to start that up again. So those of you that were really big into my MMA Corner videos, make sure you check that out. I will be doing those again, and this week's topic will be on Dana White and Tito. Of course, when isn't Tito in the limelight, but I'm going to discuss that. And I'm also going to discuss about the UFC, throwing talent away. I think that's another important topic to talk about. So make sure that you tune into that and listen to that segment. That's going to be really good. Also, with the MMA Corner videos, like I always say, please give me some ideas, give me some comments, give me something you want me to talk about. I do those videos because I want to get feedback from my subscribers and to my video watchers to let me know something you want me to talk about as far as MMA goes, and I will do that. And thanks again to all of you that resubscribed to my channel. I apologize for kind of just leaving without giving any notice on why I was leaving, but school, work, a whole bunch of different things. I've got a refocus in my life. You know, I've got things more settled to where now I can do these without, you know, being pressured about school and you know, the other important things I've got going on in my life. You know, I felt kind of like, you know, when Jeremy left, Jeremy kind of mentioned that he felt like he was obligated to do the videos, and I kind of felt like that, you know. I kind of felt that I was obligated to do videos instead of I wanted to do videos. And then when I got away from it for the month and a half that I've been gone off of YouTube, I realized that I want to do videos, and I love doing videos. And the reason I do it is because of you guys, the guys that watch my videos, the people that watch my videos on YouTube. You know, I really have grown accustomed to just talking about MMA, and of course, I first started right around when Jeremy started, and when Dan, the Fat UFC Critic, started, and R1 Rockstar was first on here, and Vicious Sid, you know, and that was my real influence into doing this. But nonetheless, I do it because of the people that love MMA, and I love talking about MMA. And I never, you know, if anyone ever followed my channel before, you saw I never criticize anybody. Your opinions are your opinions about MMA. Everyone has differing opinions, and that's the beauty of this sport. Everyone needs to have their own opinions. Everyone needs to have their own ideals towards this sport. And if someone tells you otherwise, you know, it's just ludicrous. It's ridiculous. You should have your own opinions about MMA. And as long as you've got good, poignant facts to back it up, you know, there's nothing wrong with having a belief or an opinion about something in MMA. So those of you that are just getting, you know, into the sport and you're new into it, get some good ideals into MMA. watch some of the earlier organizations. Watch Pride. You know, Pride was around for a long time before the UFC bought it out. I've got so many DVDs over here. In fact, I'm probably going to do a video again talking about DVDs you should watch that are good events. I'll probably do that next. But nonetheless, you know, really get yourself out there, and don't just think the UFC is the only organization out there. There's Elite XC, Cage Rage, HD Net Fights, Affliction, King of the Cage, World Extreme Fighting, the World Extreme Cage Fighting. There used to be TKO up in Canada, which I don't know if that's still going on. Mike could probably answer that for me, but there's many organizations out there, so don't just limit yourself. But on that note, I'm going to end this video. Please, the MMA YouTube guys that I mentioned, please give a response to this video. Let me know what you think about this idea. And on that note, you guys, have a great day.